Alexander Zverev and Aryna Sabalenka's stark contrast in handling Australian Open defeat exposed by ex-WTA pro in an honest take. The 2025 Australian Open finals were a display of unspoken emotions. Both Alexander Zverev and Aryna Sabalenka showed some of them after their respective final losses. Sabalenka managed to show a smile and joke with her team despite missing out on a historic Grand Slam three-peat. On the other hand, Zverev appeared visibly heartbroken after yet another missed opportunity to clinch a Grand Slam title. Why is it that we saw two different reactions, although both players were in a similar position? Former World N01 recently weighed in on the contrast in reactions between the two. Alexander Zverev is currently at world number 2 and has an impressive resume. He has won 23 tour-level titles, including 2 ATP Finals titles and an Olympic gold medal. However, his Grand Slam struggles continue, with his runner-up finish at the Australian Open making it his third defeat in a major title. In contrast to this, Sabalenka has established herself as a dominant force on hard courts. After winning the Australian Open and US Open last year, she also finished the 2024 season as the WTA's year-end number 1. Speaking on Andy Roddick's YouTube channel Served with Andy Riddick, Kim Clijsters highlighted the big difference in the ways in which Zverev and Sabalenka coped with their finals loss. Four-time Grand Slam winner Kim Clijsters acknowledged that she was advised against suppressing negative emotions during her playing days, but noted the visible difference in reactions. You see Sabalenka, she's laughing, she's kind of joking with her team, and then you see Zverev, he looks completely heartbroken. Andy Roddick chimed in while emphasizing how crucial past success is in shaping an athlete's response to defeat. Well, that's the difference between having won 4 and not having done it yet, he noted. I mean, he's beaten all the players, it's an extended format, you know, and for the guys it's very different, he added while defending Zverev, who seemed heartbroken. Zverev's anger is understandable given his record in the Grand Slam finals. Jannik Sinner, the world number 1, outclassed him in the championship match without allowing a single breakpoint. Sabalenka, on the other hand, despite her composed demeanor, also displayed despair in her emotions at a crucial moment. Television cameras caught her furiously smashing her racket after conceding the decisive point. But the outburst didn't last long as she eventually picked herself up and congratulated the victorious Madison Keys. As Kim Clijsters and Andy Roddick pointed out, past success and losses play an important role in how players handle losses. The loss to Jannik Sinner in the Australian Open men's final brought Alexander Zverev to tears. The 27-year-old buried his head in his hands following a straight-set loss at Rod Laver Arena. The match pitted the two top seeds of the men's competition against each other, and Zverev admitted he was outplayed during his third Grand Slam final loss. Jannik is better than me at the moment. It's as simple as that, Zverev said in a post-match interview. Now, for the third time, seeing somebody lift the trophy and me standing next to that is difficult because there's nothing more I want than to be able to hold one of those trophies in my hands, Zverev added. Zverev was consoled by Jannik Sinner as the pair waited at the podium ceremony to commence at center court. The 2025 season could be a defining year for Zverev. As Djokovic and Nadal struggle with injuries, the Grand Slam scenario could shift. The defining moment of Zverev's Grand Slam struggles may have come in 2022 at Roland Garros. Locked in a brutal semi-final against Nadal, Zverev was looking at his career best. But a horrifying ankle injury ended his tournament and put his career in jeopardy. At the time, many believed that Zverev was on his way to victory. If Zverev doesn't win a Grand Slam soon, younger stars like Sinner, Alcaraz, and Rune will overshadow him. The French Open will be his next big chance, and it could be a perfect place for his redemption. Despite the disappointment, Zverev still remains hopeful. I will keep working. I will keep fighting, he said. As the tennis world looks ahead to the next Grand Slam, all eyes will be on the German star to see if he can break his Grand Slam curse.